Hello, it's Joe. This is one of the Octopath Traveler songs that I have not learned. Let me see. Oh, I remember. I did transcribe this, but I felt like it wasn't tuned to 440. Because when I tried to play violin over it, it was like really out of tune. And like, of course, I know I can always be out of tune, but it happened after a lot of warm-up, and I was very confused. It might still be in my binder. Maybe I can revisit it and kind of see. But welcome, everybody. I know, I've been on time for 2 streams in a row now, guys. I told you I was going to work on it. Now, I'm probably still going to have fallbacks on that periodically. But across the board, I've been really trying to focus more time and energy into making a more fixed schedule for myself. You know, for my career right now, I'm mostly a Twitch streamer and a freelance musician between gigs that I go out and play or recording sessions, teaching. And since I make my own schedule, I feel like I've treated every day as kind of like a rush to be like, okay, what do you need to do? What needs to be done? And having a bit more of a schedule, I think, will help me relax a little bit more. So trying to wake up earlier. Some days are easier than others. And getting back into working out. I stopped working out for a couple days because I had some pain on the top of my hand as well as here on my wrist, which was definitely due to overplaying and getting back into a weight workout routine. So I rested that, and I slowly did another workout today to get back into it. And then just some business stuff. I've been putting aside emails that needed to be responded to, booking for things. And I got all that done, so that feels pretty good. Thanks, Olaf. Today was washing hair day, a very sacred day in this household. I have very, very thick hair that tends to be like a little wavy. I kind of did a blowout with the hairdryer on it today. But if I wash it too much, it's really, really, really bad for the hair itself and my scalp. So it's a special day. And that means I also wash the bed sheets. We do both those on the same day. But I can't wash the bed sheets until Kimchi wakes up. Because right now he's sleeping in the middle of it, and it's really freaking cute. For Gina, thank you. It's my husband's birthday today. Would you wish Richard a happy birthday and play Frontier Dolly? I love that. And you said he's the bestest. We all agree. Gina's husband, you're a good man. Let me sing a little happy birthday, and then let's do Village Dolly. I get so excited when people pick Village Dolly because it's one of my favorite game songs, but not a lot of people ask for it. All right, everybody, put your favorite celebratory or dancing or happy emotes in chat as we wish a wonderful birthday for a wonderful man, Gina's husband. Got it. I always have to remind myself of the chords. It's so silly. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the bestest ever husband for Gina. Or maybe, I think it's pronounced Gina. I hope so. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! And now for what you actually asked for. Welcome in for quick hellos for Justin. It's good to see you. You working on any tunes lately you're excited about? I've messed up my memory of this piece the last like 2 times I played it, so I'm just getting the sheet music out, especially if it's a request. Olaf, welcome. Danish, great to see you. Hedges. ASMR, Zach was good. Villith, streaking around, love it. Fingerstyle intro to Hotel California, nice. Yeah, I feel like we have that similar interest in finger picking for a guitar, so I was like, oh, I wonder what you're working on. I gotta pick a new piece to focus on. I think I want to finally really go in on learning Stop This Train by John Mayer because I really love that song. But I remember the picking being too difficult for me at the time, but now that I've been playing clawhammer banjo, I'm like, wait, is it just clawhammer style banjo picking on a guitar? That would make sense for how percussive it is. But I don't know. I haven't listened to it yet. Okay. Dudenheimer, welcome. How are you? Hope everyone's doing well. All right. Let's do the melody first. never be mad at a request to play Village Dolly. Truly though, happy birthday for Gina's husband. And thank you very, very much for the dono. I really appreciate that. And Petrie, who says, believe it or not, it is also my birthday. And I can't think of a better way of celebrating than with a Joe stream. Thank you. And this amazing community. That's you guys. My request for today is Enveloped in Kindness from Octopath Traveler. A lovely song that isn't played that much. Do you see the second Pikachu? In my cleansing of my closet and restocking, I've also been trying to think of things that I could wear for like the TikToks and Reels that I'm working on. Like when I do a Pokemon cover of something, and I found this, and it also has another Pokemon that is downstairs. The store had a second option that I'll show you on break with like a different color scheme and a different Pokemon. It's so cute! I do want to check this guy real quick. I got him yesterday in the mail and was very excited about it. Oh, this is Gina! I learned how to use Twitch just to request that song. You were so sweet. Thank you, we loved it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. How much to dono for a Joe signed Pikachu shirt? Is there like some sort of legal ramifications I'd need? No, I guess it would count as used clothing still. Because I bought this used. And that wasn't a problem with the company that sold it. Oh, I want to check something like I said with him though. I want to check if his butt's getting too hot by the light. May I touch your bum? There is a reason I did that, by the way. I have this very clear memory. You know how you can't pick and choose what you remember from childhood? And I have this really random one where I must have been in like kindergarten or first grade, and we had a babysitter over who was really nice. Really liked the babysitter, looking after me and my older brother and sister. And I was really excited to show her this. Oh my god, what are those things called? It's like the rubber ball, but like with a ton of tiny like rubber bits going out like hair. That was a terrible explanation. But do you know what are those things called? Koosh balls? Let me see. Oh my god, you nailed it. Yeah. I had this koosh ball that I was very excited about that I got from laser tag at someone's birthday party earlier that year. Probably spent $30 to get a 25-cent toy at the arcade, but worth it because I was a child and don't know things. But as many of you might remember, especially back in the day, for glow-in-the-dark toys, you would have to put them under a light source first to like get the power to glow in the dark. And I was showing my babysitter and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, but it's so much cooler than you think because it glows in the dark. She's like, oh, let's put it in the lamp. And I don't know how long it was there, but by the time we checked it again, the whole side was burnt off. And I remember her nervously looking at me like, oh no, is she about to cry? And me looking back at her being like, I don't want to cry because I don't want to make her sad. And we just had this long eye contact and she was like, do you want to play this? Like Shoots and Ladders or something. And I'm like, yeah. But I was really sad that my Koosh glow-in-the-dark ball that I probably paid $30 for in a prize at Laser Zone was destroyed. But babysitter, you were a great babysitter. And it was a simple mistake I probably would have done too. So you're good. I'm sorry I don't remember your name. Because you were like my neighbor. I really should remember that. Now, I have danced with the idea of a raffle goal stream. Because as many of you know, I've been like really cleaning out this house and in my office as well. And there has been a fair amount of things where I've been like, oh, like, should I donate this? Or like, I feel like maybe someone might want this. Like, this might means something to someone to get. And one of which that I can't let myself part with, because I think someone might actually really enjoy it, was, and I'm not promising this, my first washboard. There was a washboard before this butte right here. And also, fun fact, the washboard was my very first dono goal I ever had on stream. Hey Blocka! And fast welcome, Senzu. Like the mods were telling me like, hey, you should consider putting up a dono goal. And I was like, oh, I'm so scared. Like, I was so scared of asking for anything in the beginning. And admittedly, I still can get kind of shy about it. Even though it could add to more like excitement and, you know, special streams or whatever. But I was like, all right, I'm going to do my very first dono goal, but it's going to be for something I've wanted for a very long time. And I found this like $100 washboard. I was like, this is going to be it. And in the very first stream, we hit our goal. And I remember my heart just was like so full. I couldn't believe it. I was so excited. And it was extra meaningful because I remember, for those who were back a few years ago in the Twitch music scene, Alana B. Dutton was one of the donos for it. And that was, in my eyes, like the sweetest thing ever. Like, I was a fan of her channel. We'd raid each other. We'd talk a little bit, like not too much, but a little bit off, you know, streaming. And we're always kind of rooting each other on. And I knew that ultimately she was a musician trying to support herself. And the fact that she gave me some of her money so I could get a washboard, I was like, you, my dear, are a talented goddess, queen angel person. And I still think those things. Shout out Alana B. Newton. We love her. Amazing French horn player. But yeah, for those reasons, it's been quite sentimental to me, and I didn't want to just donate it, especially if, I don't know, what if it was just like lost in the aisles of a Goodwill and everyone was like, haha, washboard, that's so silly. And it's like, no, you don't understand. So I was like, maybe if I did a raffle one day, I'd put some other items and that would be like the grand prize. And like I feel stupid signing it. My signature's awful, but if people want that, I'd do it. Yeah. Thoughts I've had. We have a priority request to get to though, and a birthday sing-along for Petrie. So once again, y'all, prepare your finest celebratory, happy, or dancing emotes for our dear community friend here, Petrie. Not only here, but I get to see you in some of the channels that I also love, like Cathadora's, and it's lovely to just see you, and I appreciate you very, very much. So let's do our happy birthday, and you wanted Octopath Traveler, something in kindness and kindness. I'm not looking at chat because I want to see if I can just find it. It's gentle kindness, enveloped in kindness. Damn it. Still use my Joe mug every day. I'm honored. You know, like, I feel like even things like this could be a cute idea for merch, like taking the Pokemon, like, kind of template and obviously changing it and adapting it to make it our own. But maybe, like, have a cartoon Kimchi. Or Frank. Or Scotty Bear. Are those too obscure? Those might be a little obscure. Frank would be pretty funny, though. And if I, like, challenged an artist to be like, please make this really, really cute and, like, kawaii and adorable. You're like, you want me to make this image? Unofficial manager approved. I'm almost relieved Pencils isn't here right now, because I know he'd probably already start making it be set in motion. Kimchi Mew? Kimchi would be a cute Mew. I feel like the obvious one for him would be like an Eevee, but I feel like his body style, I weirdly thought about this the other day. I think he's more of a Leafeon in like his in his vibe. Kimchi gives me like Leafeon. See, I don't hear a lot of people talk about Leafeon. It's kind of like more like subtle. Not that Kimchi's subtle, but he's more, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just all the Eevees. That's all the personalities of Kimchi you see. Flareon when he like turns off the stream and... Or no, I guess that would be... Oh shoot, what's the... I'm gonna embarrass myself. The electric Eevee evolution. Vaporeon, Jolteon? Jolteon, right? I have to just burn this shirt now. And give him away. I don't deserve it. Goodness. I'm really scared this is gonna be too hot still. One Piece thermos. We love. This was another thing I was thinking about for merch, like wanted posters of like Kimchi as he's evil, like for stickers. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, it's just barely drinkable temperature. That was still kind of scary though. Woo. Okay. Scotty Bear would be in the style of Onyx Steelix. Honestly, yes. Now, I love Scotty Bear. I can move him later in stream for people who want to see him up close. He's my long Eevee, my long Furby, who I love so very, very much. I will say, I thought due to the picture advertised, he looked more like a brown Kimchi color. So at first I was a little disappointed, but I feel like the grays do kind of work in the room. So I was like, okay, it's fine. I know Umbreon. Yeah, he's a dark one, and then the pink one. Or is Umbreon... Oh, crap. I feel like I'm trying to do math live, you know, when people like panic. Like where they might be good at math, but then when they're asked about it by an interviewer, they choke up. I feel like that's what I'm doing with types of Pokemon right now. Okay. Oh god, and I stopped the music. Now it's even more pressure. Music. Okay. Think about it. Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, Eevee. And then the next two were Umbreon. And Umbreon is the black one with the gold rings. But what's the pink one? Oh dear. Oh, this isn't going well for me. Have you seen someone post the solve this equation post in the comments section as a war zone? I do like those. Espeon, thank you. Ugh. I'm not even going to try for the other ones. I know Sylveon is the fairy one. Because that's one I usually did in the Game Boys. Because I was like, that's adorable, I need it. That's going to have to be a choice. But I also like Leafeon. And then I don't really remember what the ice or the, what the other thing remaining be. Yeah, I feel like the 151s are the only ones that I like really remember pretty dang well. Like I played a lot of the further Pokemon Game Boy series ones, but I wasn't like watching the TV show as much at that point anymore. I was never slick enough to learn the whole poker rap. I think my cousins did though. They're really good at stuff like that. They could like learn the language they were speaking in the Phantom Menace, like at the car racing scene. They would like say that to each other and I always feel left out. Like, I can't, what he's talking about. Okay, let's go. let's fix my boo-boos in there. I remember this being a piece I avoided, which typically means that I didn't like the way I wrote it out, and there's just straight up mistakes, so I kind of just want to fix it real quick. Because the main thing, for those interested in why and how I pick what notes to play in transcriptions, I wrote the first part an octave higher on the violin in the top end, but with how delicate that acoustic guitar is, I just thought it sounded kind of like, it was too much. It was too much. This shouldn't take me long, so I just want to fix it. Because it's really pretty. I want to play the song more. Which means I should probably get the notes proper, so I don't make any more mistakes. Or at least, I'll probably make more mistakes, but not because of the music. So let me see here. Let me just get this first section. This was all fine. All right, let's see. Let's see what I did. I might mess up the notes on the piano because I'm just not as good at piano, but I'll try. A, I played it right, but I wrote an E there, which would sound very bad. Ooh, I haven't handwritten sheet music in so while. It's kind of nice. I don't know why I said it like that. So A, D, A, B, A, G. That's correct. Now here. D, and then that should be a C sharp, B, A, B flat, D, B flat, A, and then there's just one more part I need to write out. G. Da-da-da. I wrote seconds, that's a real shame. A, D. D, E, F, E. Alright, I think I got it. I know, I haven't been able to like fully get into learning the tenor banjo yet. Yes, this past weekend I had my gig and a 4-hour rehearsal. And in between that, I'm still trying to not overplay and rest my hand. Oh, but I'm so excited. Like, not only for the Celtic stuff, but I've been already saving like certain YouTube like performance playthroughs of people using the tenor banjo, which is this, for Dixieland jazz pieces. And my word, it feels so me, and I'm so excited. So excited. For Piano Seeker, welcome over on YouTube, and iBlinks on YouTube as well. Roads go over on, welcome Evil Wrath. I hope everyone's doing well. Happiest of Tuesdays. All right. I would like to play this piece once correctly. Now that I've fixed it, maybe it will be that way. I hope. It's still kind of messy. C sharp, Joe. You're in the key of D. Oh, I just want to play this song right now. There we go. I'm definitely gonna have to like reprint this because I overdrew in pencil on top of my mistakes and now it's slightly unreadable. But there is potential in this song to make a very nice, sweet, simple loop at some point. So maybe it could encourage me to just do that. Like even just figure out the chords in the background. I kind of want to put a timer on for like 5 minutes and see how many of these chords I can get because I want to. And I don't have any priority requests right now. For Atomic Boat Break, thank you for the follow as well as Korea. How are you all doing? And I didn't sing happy birthday to you yet, Petrie, right? Let's also see what's going on with Peter. What an insanely insane work day, and my house is 1,000,000 degrees, and the dogs... I'm dog sitting, really want to eat my cat, but anyway, I'm here now for some much needed music. So you want to pick one, Peter? Because that sounds pretty stressful. Yeah, this heat, it really does kind of make you feel a little crazy. Like, given I know a lot of you guys have it way worse than I do currently right now in Nashville. Nashville, it's like we're getting into like 98 degrees today. So we're just like rubbing shoulders with the hundreds, but not quite there yet. Well, we got a backing for Final Fantasy 6 or 7, so we can do that. Also, welcome Cosmic. I see you're a fellow streamer. I still want to do those chords, but let me do this first and singing for Petrie before I forget. Okay, everyone, get ready to sing for our dear friend, community member, and sweet, beautiful soul, Petrie. It's their birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Patrice, to happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I've admitted that I'm not great with acronyms before, but I didn't know what HBD meant until I started streaming like 7 years ago. I kept reading it as like, how about you? But I was like, wait, but that doesn't make sense. That doesn't line up. I don't understand. Don't judge me. I was actually thinking about how I haven't played the Final Fantasy VII like main theme for a while. How about Dumbledore? Dumbledore? You know, I've never learned that owl. Like, that's what it's called, I think. Isn't it? The iconic Harry Potter song. Because I like the idea of doing it for Twitch, but I mean, to avoid DMCA things, then I would have to make my own arrangement of it, and I don't know if I'd like it that much. Hedwig sing. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was trying to remember. I knew it had something to do with the owl. Retired, if I can say that. It's been a while since I hit live button. May I ask what you used to do? Just out of curiosity? For streaming stuff? I feel like I'm trying to be a bit more proactive in like meeting more people on Twitch that aren't exclusively just the music category, even though I love the music category, but every time I go to TwitchCon, I get really like overwhelmed with like the size of everything. Like last year at the partner party, and I didn't have anyone to like go with at that time. Like, I was meeting up with some people later, like Kendra. But I spent an hour walking around just, like, in circles. Just trying to even see if I recognized anybody. And I was like, man, where are all my music people at? And, I mean, obviously, I love games, too. So I want to also, like, meet more people in those genres. Grand Theft Auto, I knew that acronym. Acronyms aren't my strong suit. And roleplay, right? RP? Right? And piano streams. Very nice. I ended up separating my gaming stuff from the music stuff because I was scared that people who like my music channel for the music would get really mad at me if I started playing games, so I separated them. But I also just wanted, I wanted a safe place on Twitch to just not put as much pressure on myself. Which came to be Joe doesn't play violin, which I'm basically going to commit. My schedule's been crazy. I apologize, everybody. I kind of just want to say Friday will be the game stream. I'm waiting back to hear about one last rehearsal. You deserve to be mad, though. I should have... It's just been crazy. I've been... Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thanks for a follow, Cosmic. I feel like I've been seeing more GTA roleplay lately in anticipation to Grand Theft Auto. It's 6 coming out, right? I admittedly mostly played that game in high school and college with not ever attempting to go through the plot and just like causing chaos with my friends giggling. But I had a good time doing it. It was fun. But you should be mad fast. Let's do, like I said, the main theme from Final Fantasy VII. It's so beautiful. I forgot I learned this one recently, and I'm very happy, even just hearing it. I think this is the one when I open it, I see friend of the channel, Rob Kovacs. Congrats, friend. You're like the 4th search for that. That's awesome. Cool. It starts to get scary here, so I usually fade it out at this point. Maybe later in the stream. But the scary vibes they're simply too scary to address currently. For Robin, welcome. As well as Shanley Chan, welcome. Thank you, Peter. I was kind of like surprising myself as I played through it because I kept thinking of things that Julia told me to like be able to better do some of these parts. And then I realized I think about that a lot. She like really did help me become a much stronger player. For Blunt Lung, howdy neighbor. Oh, Nightbot. Oh, you were saying hi to Nightbot. Not even me. Oh. So embarrassed. For Attorney, welcome. I love the music. Should I play Octopath? I'm not big on JRPGs. Now I will admit that's one of the games I have not played. I want to. There's a couple I just need to get through first, currently being Persona 3. But I am just about to finish the third, like, big layer of, what do they call it? Tartarus? Something like that. But I do think that the animation style of the game is stunning and really unique. Obviously, the soundtrack is amazing. I think Octopath Traveler is also turn-by-turn fighting, right? Yes, I think that's the biggest roadblock for a lot of people getting into like certain types of games. The only one that I've seen really kind of get past a lot of that was like Clair Obscur because of the parry system or like dodging. It added just enough variety where it wasn't as painstaking for some. But I think that's probably the question you'd want to focus on with whether it might be a good fit, you know? For Pakshana, welcome on YouTube. How are you? And Jove. Jove, did you write that new command in Cathador's chat about the race? I found that very amusing. I giggled. Had a good little giggle over that. I found the other day a transcription that I forgot I did. And it makes me so damn happy. Oh my god, did I lose it again? No, I have it. What? Oh my heart. Cosmic. Thank you so much for a brand new sub. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Sincerely, like truly, dude. Thank you. And no pressure, but with that, you can pick to hear any song from the song list that you might want to. No pressure, but if you see anything you like, you just have to copy and paste it and put it in chat, and then we'll put it on the list. Thank you, Peter, for the bits as well. I see y'all trying to kick off a hype train here. The piece that I had forgotten that I learned, which is really fun, is from Civilization 6. I learned this like, I don't know, maybe like 2 months ago now. It was a little trickier than I thought, especially with transcribing it, because I swear there's like one measure of 2/4, and it was so confusing, milady. That lined up really well today, actually. And it's actually a really good hype train song too, so why don't I do the Sweden theme, Industrial? And Joe, thank you for the bits. I really appreciate it. Cosmic, I think I saw you asked about Frieren. I know I'm probably saying that right. Is that not an anime? Yes, I want to play anime music on stream, but with DMCA stuff, that is when you get real risky trying to do DMCA anime stuff. They get you fast. Otherwise, I would love to do the opening for one of the seasons of Attack on Titan. It's the one with like the modulating ending. I freaking love that song, and I would love to play along to it because the string part's so sick. Thank you for 5 gifted, Peter. Thank you. That was very sweet, Peter. Is there something I can play for you? Maybe I can look into that song that you've been really wanting me to learn. the Final Fantasy VI like opera thing. Honestly, as like, let's be real, like with streamers that we see across the whole, I know I don't need to worry about DMCA stuff as much as I do, but I feel like my first like year on Twitch, they had like one of those big weekends where like all the DMCAs go out, and I remember 2 of my music friends got hit, and I was like, wait, that could just happen any day for me doing improv on songs. Oh my god. What am I gonna do? Like, even knowing that's a possibility scares me. And so I freaked out, because at that point I did improv over any requests people would send me. And then it ended up being a good thing, is that is the reason, the sole reason, that I ended up looping on this channel and learning how to loop. Isn't that crazy? So while it was me being way overcautious, it was, in the end, actually a really good thing. And I've always been the, like, I'd rather be safe than sorry category, where, like, I want to build a career of longevity, and I'm gonna avoid any sort of pothole that might be awaiting, even if I'm scouring the ground a little too much. Anyway. Here is one of our newer ones from Civilization 6. It is so fun. And we have a silly thing here where if we complete a level 5 hype train, I will share with you one of my most recent embarrassing Google searches, of which there's far too many, because I have a lot of questions throughout the day that I just need answered sometimes. Sweden theme. Let's do it. Oh. messed up the middle. It was driving... Oh, reverb. It was driving me nuts when I was transcribing it because... Maybe I can show you. Because maybe one of you can help me figure out what's happening. There's like what sounds like one measure where it's not in 4/4 anymore, even though the whole piece is in 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Why doesn't it match up? Unless I double time it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. But that would look crazy as sheet music, because it would just be like, it wouldn't be economical for space on the page. So no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I get off count there. Why? Is it speeding up? Is there just a measure of 2/4? I can't figure it out. And I'm usually pretty quick with writing out a dang transcription. I love writing out transcriptions. And that little part there, I'm just like, what is happening? What's happening? Fitting timing for the World Cup. I low-key want to try this again at that section where I messed up. Yes, it would make me feel better if I could just play the damn thing. But then at that point, I will carry on with everything else. Now, I'll admit, please don't come for me. This isn't me saying it from a mean-spirited place at all. But I really don't know much about the World Cup, but I'm very excited for everyone that is involved in it. I, admittedly, growing up in New England, outside of Boston, some of you are going to hate me for saying this, but I am kind of only one that follows the Boston Red Sox or the New England Patriots. I like basketball here and there. I like the Celtics. The only team in Nashville that has kind of turned me and I give them my heart is the unfortunately named Nashville Predators. Like a predator cat, to be clear. But the hockey team down here, their games are just so freaking fun, and I couldn't help but be caught up in it. Oh my goodness, we have back-to-back resubs. Thank you so much for Fraggles for 15 months. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. As well as Kirkin, Storm Rage. Please let me know if I said that wrong. Something in me felt like I did that poorly. I won't request, I'll let you do your thing. I'll recommend listening to Free Run. Thank you for helping me pronounce it too. Really pretty, has a Celtic feel. There was one song I think I played from it a while back before I cleared out a bunch of stuff on the song list due to my admitted oversensitivity to, making sure the channel was really just completely safe from the DMCA stuff. Like, of course, with the video game music stuff, I need to be careful as well, but let's be real, like, especially with, like, if you use Clair Obscure as an example, how many streams are getting claimed playing the game while they're hearing these songs that I'm playing? It don't happen. There is kind of like a bit more of an unspoken agreement, it seems, within the streaming world with video game content, which is why one of the reasons I followed that trail, the other being that I sincerely really love this music. Like, I do miss elements of me doing improv on, like, any piece of music that anyone would send to me, like, regardless of fear of where it came from, you know? But again, I'm trying my best, and I feel like I've always believed this, that when I'm trying to build something, I want to build it on the strongest foundation I can, because you never know when a big old storm's gonna come through, and if you don't take those steps, then you don't know if you'll be able to keep what you had, you know? For Nori, welcome over on YouTube. And believe it or not, my fabulous friends, it's already an hour into stream, over an hour. So I need to take my first break. On the top of each hour, I take a few minutes just to, you know, do the things I need to do to feel good to keep going. So any priority requests? I want to try for sure that part of the piece I just played that I screwed up, because I would really like to get that back in my fingers. And why don't we sing something when I get back as well? I'm trying to make more of a point to sing at least once every stream. It's something I've always avoided because singing still kind of scares me. But I want to normalize like having a regular 15 loops that I just put together. Because that's how Mr. Tillman's gone. So now I just have to pick like a good 10 of those where it's just rehearsed, I'm confident and I can do it. Like, I feel like I can do First Day of My Life really quickly, and that's a nice counterbalance to Mr. Tillman. So I'd love to get some other options in there. I kind of like my lower version of Baby Now That I Found You. And I do want to practice getting my Wilco cover back up to speed. I really like that loop, but I struggle putting it together because there's a lot of different things each instrument is requiring. But maybe I could try that today too. We'll see. And I'm very open to input on stuff like that. Like if I have an empty priority list, I'll throw out some ideas to you guys of what I might do on stream. And you're always welcome to be like, maybe this, maybe that. Trevor! I'm glad you're here when I'm talking about prioritizing doing some more singing on stream, because I know that you're always a big encourager for me to give it a go, so. Thank you, iBlinks. I feel like I've been slowly getting my confidence up over the course of the past few weeks. Kind of like in general, I've been really trying to make some changes to feel a bit more strong. And I'm just gonna keep working towards it, you know? Yo, for Lady Elephant Princess. My lady. It's always a pleasure. I apologize, because I'm about to go on my first break, but it won't be long. Thank you, everybody, so very much. Bad doggy. My golly. Oh yeah, there is the gift sub discount currently. 35% off over 5 or more gifted. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. All that helps me greatly with being able to commit all day, every day to music and just keep learning more stuff and making more arrangements. So thank you so much. And if there's something that I could play for you to say thank you for your generosity, please don't hesitate. I'll put that song list in chat for you. And if you see anything that you like, feel free to copy and paste it and put it in chat here. And I can do it for you. But no pressure if you're just happy chilling. But yes, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna heat up a little water and top off my thermos. We got a one-piece thermos today. Cute. Dream a little dream of me for Fraggles. You got it, dude. We'll do that as the first song when I get back. That one I do enjoy doing. I've been trying to wonder if I should loop only vocal background for it, maybe. I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. If you're enjoying the stream, I hope you consider come back sometime. That'd be nice. But no pressure. I stream 4 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And I have new things every week. And I really appreciate you. Thank you. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm back. Excuse me. Dude, it is like the day of birthdays. We have Lady Elephant Princess's birthday, as well as Trevor. Thank you, both of you, so very much for spending some time with me today on your special day. I hope you do something nice to treat yourself. And I see the requests we can do. So on the bracket, we have Dream a Little Dream, followed by 1,000 Years, and then Nier's Voice of No Return. And I'm feeling a little gutsy today. I kind of want to see if I can make a lute version of Dream a Little Dream of Me. Usually I play this on guitar and sing it. I don't want to make this complicated. It should be, knock on wood, a quick build. I haven't tried it before, so I'll have to experiment a wee bit. But I'm envisioning in my head the old-timey radio voice with like maybe 3 vocal harmonies with the radio voice under it, and like that's it. With the guitar and like very minimal percussion. I think that would be cute. For Downward Spiral, thank you. Oh my goodness, 68 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And of course for you as well, please let me know if there's something I could play for you from oh my gosh. I'm feeling Cupid's arrow going in my heart with all these resubs. Blue Eyed, thank you for 59 months. Thank you so very much. And you, of course, as well, get a priority request. Before our birthday priority request, I'll make sure to sing happy birthday as well. I don't want to do them back to back because I want to give you both your own special moment, you know? Now let me see here. How would I do this? Check 1, 2. Hi, Radio Voice Joe over here on Stream 45, Kimchi, Twitch. So, I do it in the key of C. Stars shining brighter, stars shining brighter above you. I know I can go that low, but I have to know what I'm doing. Stars shining brighter, stars shining brighter above you. I'll probably have to do the chords first. I do have some drums in here that I think are a brush snare. Who are you? Oh, that works nice. Boop. Tempo. Stars shining bright above you, a little slower. Night breeze seems to whisper, I love you. Birds singing, sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. The sample's also slightly off. Let me match it to the beats a bit better. Dun, 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 dun. Like 3 of the downbeats are just a little before. I think that fixed it. Yeah. I'll add a kick drum for a bit more support. Whoa. Harmonies, I'm going to record the guitar. I kind of wanted to just like sing over the harmonies I record, but to figure out what I'm doing, let's just get the main guitar track down. Nope, the door's still open. I'm giving Kimchi a chance, but he hasn't showed up to say hi yet. So let's go for a palm muted style. I might add the banjo to this. Foot pedals to the channel I need. Oh, I need metronome. 2, 3, 2. Major chord. Thanks for the follow. Button, haha. I need a turnaround. Or I could just add that before the chorus. So instead of I'm figuring out where the loop will restart. I'll do the tag with the turnaround into the chorus. But I need to have the mic on. Will, no, you're lying. There's no way. There's no. That's what I needed to do. G sharp. Got it. Thanks for the bits. Thank you.
So I want to add old-timey radio effect vocal harmonies for support. I don't know what those harmonies would be. Let's just mess around until we find something we like. So, stars shine right above you. Night breeze seems to whisper of you. I'm going to do the main line to work off of and then sing it live later. Stars shine right above you. Night breeze seems to whisper of you. Birds singing in a sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Stars shine right above you. Night breeze seems to whisper of you. Birds singing in a sycamore tree. Dream a little dream. I think it's okay, right? So then the B section for vocals. Oh, maybe I could open up, yeah, and have more like audible vocals. Uh-oh, I thought it wouldn't load for a sec. How do I start that though? That works. I just gotta get that turnaround. Okay, we're getting closer. Messy. sad until me, miss me. When I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little, dream of me. Oh, that would be the turnaround. Dream a little, dream of me. Stars fading, I like the whole thing. I don't know if I like this part. I'm getting rid of them. We'll just do it for the first part. The last thing I want to try is banjo. Just tell me, miss me. When I'm alone and blue can be. Let's try banjo.
Do I want to do on this? Interesting. Let's see. One fancy thing in that first part and then move on. So is this C major? That's kind of fun. Let's just track it. Grape lady sound. Oh. I know what I did wrong. Yes, the mandolin is out of tune, or the banjo, but banjos are always out of tune, so just putting it out there. Maybe radio voice.
Oh, that's right, it's just a switch. Let me try one more time. That's not a good spider, I don't think. Give me a second. Check. Oh, you can't hear me. Okay, cool. That means turn this off so I can bring it up. Stars shining bright above you. Night breeze seems to whisper of you. Birds singing in a sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say night night and kiss me. Just tell me that, tell me, miss me when I'm alone.
rough around the edges, but I think there's something there. There's something there. If I could lock in the vocals, and I kind of want to make a better banjo part. I felt like that was kind of a like, it was enough, but it wasn't banjo. I don't think a claw hammer style would fit this one though. So I don't know. That'll be fun though to kind of noodle around with. I'm trying to get some new skills in this next upcoming year, one of which is definitely going to be learning the basics of the tenor banjo back here. Actually won that, believe it or not. I played a show just over a week ago, and it was a charity event where there was a silent auction, and I noticed there was some instruments in the silent auction. I was like, well, shoot, I might have to see what's over there. And I just saw this lovely, lovely, beautiful soul looking back at me. And I was like, I think I need to take you home with me. But I didn't really want to, risk too much for it. So I was like, well, it's a charity. So if I lose, then $50 goes to charity, and I'll feel good about that. And if I put in 50, then I know I at least tried, but still have that to fall back on. And I was shocked, but I was the highest bidder. So this is my new Fran. Since I just got it last week, and I've had to have a couple days of hand rest for like minor overuse pain, I haven't gotten the chance to really dive into it, but I'm hopeful this weekend I might get a bit of time. One of the bands that I play with here in Nashville and I are going on the road in a little over 2 weeks. So a lot of my time before then is like rehearsal and planning and things like that. But yeah. Good get for 50? I think so for sure. I ended up going to the original owner's house to pick it up. Yes, the event was over 2 days and I voted on day 1. And the guy was so lovely. He was such a nice dude. Invited me into his house. I got to see his cat and his dog and his family and got to chatting a bit. But he said that this tenor banjo was made by a local luthier. It would probably be worth around 100. And then in that moment, I was like, oh shoot, should I have bid more than 50? Did I do a bad thing? It's probably so out of tune already. Let's see. Oh, cable. Ooh, heavier than I thought, than I remembered. So tenor banjos are traditionally used in Celtic music and Dixieland jazz. Dixieland jazz, I'm very excited to get to understand more because that would fit into the arrangement we just did here. But I just don't know how to do that yet. It's very much like a chord. It's like an instrument that has the job of playing either the chord accompaniment and the melody roughly for like most of it. It's not the loudest thing, so they're able to hit it more often to get more of that percussive feel and to fill up the space. No, B. I still have a lot of practice I need to do with it. For Final Fantasy Stars, welcome. Thank you so much for a resub for 2 beautiful years. I really appreciate that ongoing support through all the other turns and twists I've done on this channel of things to try. So I really, really appreciate it. And please let me know if there's something that I could play for you to say thank you. One priority I have for incorporating this into some of the video game stuff is a settlement in the Red Bluffs, which is super fun from Octopath Traveler 1. From memory, yes, I do this on the violin typically. Oh my god. It must be a tenor banjo in Stardew Valley for like, wait. What's that shop in Stardew Valley by the cave with like the rough and tumble guys and they give you rewards for like monsters or something? Oh, what is that? Stardew Valley? I need to figure this out. What is that song? Do you know what I'm talking about? Boop, 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 boop. I can figure this out. Stardew Valley characters. And I know where he hangs out. So then I'll just pick that out. It's like a side character. Nope. Rough and tumble guy, where are you? The ones... I'm not giving up. I'm close. Maybe weapons? Place... Is it called the Adventurers Guild? That sounds like it might be right. Adventurers Guild song. I typed in dong. That's funny. Totally this! What? With just delay on it. Of course it's in a flat key. That's brutal, but... Oh, it's probably out of tune here too. I can't. If this was in tune, I mean, I could do that live with you guys, but I do have priority requests and birthday wishes to do. I just want to get this at least in tune to get the instrument more used to being in tune. Because when you first get it after not being played for a while, it goes out of tune like immediately. So we're going to do the Celtic tuning, which is G, D, A, E. Because that's when I know better. Due to violin background. Oh, finicky. Oh, you're so sensitive, little guy. It's okay. Little movements. A little higher, but barely. Sorry for tuning midstream. I feel like that's obnoxious. Please don't break. Please don't break. Yes, I will scream really loud. Alright, let's see if I'm in tune with it now. I can totally do that. I don't doubt this is still very out of tune. I will say to get this instrument to remain perfectly in tune is going to take a couple weeks of playing every day because it's not used to being tuned or played, and I still need to check about its setup. I already learned it's interesting for a tenor banjo. The bridges are supposed to be slanted to distribute the vast difference of string size evenly across the base of it without making it snap. Isn't that really interesting? So yeah, like honestly, it's probably going to be out of tune for a while. It just needs some love put into it. No, yes, I thought it was wonk and I was going to fix the bridge, but I was like, I should Google this first. And sure enough, they were like, no, it's meant to be sideways. It's like, wow. So I'm guessing with my finger size, on a mandolin, I'd play it like this. That stretches too far for my hand, clearly. So I think I'll have to get used to just using my fourth finger instead. And help trick myself into doing it, I'll just put third down at the same time. That's easier. Again, I do know it's terribly out of tune, and this probably should be checked up in the bridge placement, because if the bridge placement is slightly askew, which it probably is, then even if I spent all day trying to tune it, it won't get in tune. I will look into these things ASAP. I've just haven't had a whole lot of time before I go on tour, and I wasn't expecting to have a new instrument in my life, but sometimes things just fall into your lane, you know, like as an opportunity, and you're like, well, I gotta just go for it, right? Why not? Let's see. Okay. So we had requests for 1,000 Years as well as Near. What is that Near song called? I wanted to remember from the top of my head without looking. Voice of No Return. I was not going to remember that. Did I remember changing the key of this one. It would either be like D major or D flat major. And I think I was just like, you know, this would just be a little more pleasant for me to play if I just change the key. Voice of No Return. But that means I'd have to have the file ready to pop in. I do. Fabulous. Great. Whoa. I think a hawk just flew by my window. There is one that kind of like has consistently been next to my house for the past, I want to say like 6 years. It's super cool. But I'm sure the first time that I look out the window and see it grabbing like a squirrel, I'm going to freak out. Be like, scary. But that hasn't happened yet. So let me get the music for Near, and then I can play this and get ready for our next singing loop for Princess. And that means I need LM. It would be the blue binder. I have a barn owl that screams half the night. Barn owls are the smaller brown ones, right? We have an owl. I haven't seen it before, but I definitely hear it. Me and my neighbors joke about him or her or whatever because it's a very sassy sounding like owl hoot. So we call it sassy owl. You'll be trying to sleep at night and you hear, hoo, hoo. I'm like, oh, yes, yes. Share your frustration with the world, sassy owl. Go get him, sassy owl. Voice of No Return. It says I raised it a half step. I wonder what key... Before I change the key of it, I kind of want to just hear what the original key was and why I didn't like it so much. Okay. Original key. Dun 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 dun. A flat minor or G sharp minor. Yeah, that definitely makes sense why I changed that. I could see myself at my desk about to write the music and being like, nah. Can you play lead rhythm guitar? I feel confident playing rhythm guitar. In regards of like in guitar improv, I would not say I'm there yet, but I understand the fundamentals and I'm like starting to do it more. But I wouldn't like advertise myself to get booked for shows for lead guitar anytime soon. But I have played local shows and things on the road with rhythm guitar and like backup vocals. So that looks like I raised this a half step to be a little more easy to play. For a Bat Doggy, this one's for you. Thank you for waiting for me to get to it. I was just excited to try things on that last one. Oh, gnarly. Oh my god, Bat Doggy. Jeez. I was a little pitchy. I was a little shy in that performance. Oh my gosh, I'm already so excited for this question. And the reason I'm so excited for this question is because I picked up violin after like a multi-year break, and it was really scary. And I had some people tell me that it wouldn't be like worth it, because I was trying to get back my skills on violin so I could re-audition at the music school I was attending as a vocalist and re-audition as a violin player. That's what I wanted so bad. And I ended up going for it. And it is so super possible. I think the hardest part is when you're an adult, you're much more self-aware than when you were younger. And so that makes, I think, learning an instrument as an adult a bit scarier for some people, because we're more self-aware. We're more prone to get embarrassed than like a kid learning the violin. So that first, just know you might be a little hard on yourself. Let's see, do scales, find favorite songs, go from there. And the Cypher, our friend in chat here, is also asking for input from other musicians in chat, because we do have other musicians also sharing their practice methods and things. So What I would recommend in regards to violin playing is first and foremost, even though it can be brutal sometimes, use a metronome from the very beginning. Use your metronome, especially for bow speed control with pressure. It is the fastest way to not lock it in, and you won't waste as much time. You'll make your practice session more productive, is what I'm saying. Another thing that I really recommend is play what motivates you. I would still go through some of the, classical repertoire, like the more standard books, like the exercises from even Wolfart. I know they're simple, but they're really effective. Wolfart, Kreutzer, I like Mazas. Schrodiak is really good finger exercises. Just don't play more than 2 pages, you'll hurt your hand. And your scales and arpeggios. At the end of the day, on any instrument, you want to learn how to play your scales and arpeggios at a variety of different tempos, because 90% of all melodies written in the history of time is scales and arpeggios. When you're making a melody, you want to make something catchy that someone can sing back, right? So it's probably not. So if you learn a scale, you've learned like a large portion of music already, as it's all scale-wise motion, or arpeggios, which is chords broken down 1 note at a time. So honestly, the fastest way to get people playing, in my opinion, and from my experience with my instruments, learn your scales and arpeggios on whatever instrument you're learning. And as soon as you can, implement the metronome and challenge yourself to do different rhythms. Eighth notes, triplet eighth notes, eighth note 2/16, the opposite 2/16, eighth note. And if you do that in multiple orders, then technically you'll have played everything that you'll encounter. Does that make sense? I get excited talking about music things. Which reminds me, actually, I would... Permission to step away from the computer for a second. I do need my second break soon, but I want to show you something in this conversation that I found the other day. Just give me a minute. I'm running off stage. Oh my God, stage. Joe, just give me a minute to grab a piece of paper. Okay, this is an example of how excited and nerdy I get about music. But this piece of paper, right here, if you learn how to play this piece of paper, you'll be able to play any instrument. And that's what my arranging teacher told me, who wrote this piece of paper, said. And I was like, this man is crazy. But it makes so much sense. Essentially, like he was saying and what I was kind of alluding to, music is all simpler than you think, scales, arpeggios. And if it's not a scale going all the way up, it's just going to go up and down in different patterns. So he wrote this paper. If you want to learn how to play anything, you need to memorize these patterns, and I'll read it to you first, part of it. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, and so on, so on. That's the entire page, these numbers. These numbers represent degrees of the scale. And he wrote all these different combinations of patterns. And with the groups of like 3, you could play those triplets with your metronome at the same time, master triplets. In the groups of 4, you could make those even quarter notes, or, eighths, sixteenths, etc., etc. And this makes so much sense to me. There's no link to it, and then there's like my embarrassing notes from that class on the side. I kept all of my notes from school because there was some classes I was like, I don't understand this, but I want to. And I go through all of my textbooks from school a couple times a year and just try to be like, what was that advanced harmony teacher trying to tell me to do? Because I still don't really understand it. And this is the miscellaneous pile. I might retype this up. I almost like want to like frame this. I feel a little conflicted giving away college materials. You need the embarrassing notes too. I mean, they're not that bad. I misspell everything. And I can see someone else's handwriting correcting all my mistakes too, which is also a little embarrassing. But that really stuck with me. I think like the main theme that I want to take away from this is letting you know that music in general, I think, is a lot more simple than people think. But if you pick up an instrument and be like, I'm gonna play Stairway to Heaven and like learn that, I'm just using that as an example he was brought up, then I'll have learned the guitar. You will not have learned the guitar, you will have learned specifically Stairway to Heaven. Of course, when you learn enough songs, you can trick yourself into learning scales you didn't realize you need. But to truly learn an instrument, you need 1, 3, 5, 2, 4, 6, 3, 5, 7, 4, 6, 8, 5, 7, 9. And then also it helps your ear develop because you'll know what these intervals sound like. That's how you're reading the music, not like a note on the page. You're forcing yourself to memorize this degree scale of the scale. I feel really embarrassed about getting really like in depth of very specific practice things. I really love practicing, and you have to practice to learn how to practice. So if I can give any advice I just called that number and ordered pizza. How dare you bring up pizza, because now that's the only thing I'm going to think about for the next hour. But I only let myself have pizza on Friday or Saturday. It's not Friday or Saturday, so that means I should wait. Because then I'll enjoy it more and I'll be like, I waited for you. Also hosted a VGM concert. Wait, let me go back. I managed to pick up piano after some dude was killing it at school, and I knew I just wanted to stop regretting. Honestly, that's been a motivator for me to do some things in my life. Like, being like, I know, like, for example, for me at school, when I switched from being a vocalist to a violinist, when I saw what the violinists at that school were doing, and I knew I wasn't at their level yet, I was like, I need to do whatever I can to make sure before I graduate this school that I will attend one of those classes and not sneak in. They'll read my name off the attendance sheet and I'll be like, yes, that is I, also violin playing person. Like, I felt like if I didn't give that everything I had, while of course like still passing my other classes, I would regret it if I didn't even try. And even though when I did get in, they told me straight up, honestly, you're not good enough for these ensembles, so don't even try. There was other ensembles I was accepted in. Even though I couldn't get the full experience I wanted, I at least got close enough where I was like, you know what, Joe, you did it. You weren't good enough to get into the old, like the Celtic ensemble, but you still got in that program. And that's pretty cool. And it was hard, but it was worth it. End rant. Thank you for being patient with me, because I still owe our birthday princess her song. So before I take my break, I would like to gather everyone for a happy birthday wishes to Lady Elephant Princess. Such a kind, supportive, wonderful person in the community, and if we can do a little something extra to make them feel special in there today, I would like to. For Viken over on YouTube, welcome. And Juno, birthday time. Cool. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lady Elephant Princess. Happy birthday to you. That was a nice rant. It was interesting. Thank you for the feedback, honestly, and welcome for Drusik. I'm still trying to allow myself as a streamer to feel comfortable enough to let myself kind of speak and not panic play through as many songs as I can at a time to keep, I guess, general interest for the channel going. I want to balance those, of course, because I want to make like an entertaining stream at the end of the day. So hearing that people might like hearing those kind of stories every once in a while is good feedback and helps me, I guess, feel more comfortable doing it more often. But yeah, I feel like that story is a really big part of what's made me who I am. And it broke me at times, but it also made me who I am today. And I'm really proud of that. And I guess the other reason why I share it is because I think a lot of people don't ever try to go into music is they don't think they have this like natural thing. But as someone, if you happen to, you know, see me as like, wow, that's a good player, just know it wasn't always like that. It wasn't always like that. And that was made very clear to me in my 2 years studying violin at that school. But if you really want to do it, and you get the opportunity, if the only bad thing that will happen is I feel embarrassed, then, and this feels like something I desperately want and need, I guess I'll just be kind of embarrassed for 2 years, but that's okay. So, yes. It's worth working towards things, even if it means a very embarrassing and awkward and not proud moments that might come along with it. But if it's something you really want and you're not necessarily losing anything by trying, then do it. On that lengthy note, I'm going to take my second break. Usually at the top of each hour, I take a break. We're almost at 2.5 here. So I'm going to step away and just hydrate and check on my cat's food bowl. And then when we get back, I'm going to do a loop singing performance of 1,000 Years. For this one, I play the piano, the guitar, and layer a lot of strings. We're going to get symphonic, folks. Thank you again, everybody, so very much. And I will be back. Oh my gosh, wait! You like that demo song? I love that demo song. And, you know, not a lot of people pick it naturally just because, like, not a lot of people have played that game in comparison. I get it, but I'm gonna play that first when I get back. It's so pretty and sweet, and I really like it, so yay, that makes me happy. Go on break, we speak later. Okay, I'm bad at... Okay, I'll be right back. am back. My apologies, y'all. I had to respond to some rehearsal scheduling questions. I'm just gonna keep that open here as it needs to be decided before the end of the day. I try to be like not aware of the phone while I stream because I'm very easily distracted as it is. But let's see here, 1,000 years. This one, I historically kind of mess up how I want to count it. It's in like a 3/4 or 6/8 arguing between preferences. But in Ableton, if it's 6/8, I put it in 2/4, and I find that helps sometimes. But that messes me up because I think I understand. I think I know what I want to do. I'll figure it out. Oh, first I wanted to do that demo song because I never get anyone requesting demo, and there's some really pretty songs in that game. It'll be quick. The ball of my mouse doesn't want to go up. Alright, template's ready for 1,000 years, but first demo would be the green binder. The guy in it looks like a friendly Slender Man to me. Like a happy Slender Man. I hope that doesn't ruin a game that you played growing up. Let's see. Yawning Line. I found when I have played this in the past that I get too shy with the violin. Typically in like a piano violin moment, at least for like accompaniment purposes, the violin's technically supposed to take charge of setting the tempo, but I've been so self-conscious that I tend to not want to lead, so I need to just pretend I'm the lead player. For Holy Preach, son. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate you. Yes, sometimes we have to put all that in manually, and there might be away from keyboard moments, and I suck at doing this. I think it's... Oh my god, I did it. Oh, but now I have to mark that one as completed. Alright. Oh, I did it! But... Oh, there it is. She learned things. She's learned some things. And Cypher, I add to it every single week. I try to add new video game pieces, at least one every week. And I've been trying to like be a bit more creative with my looping lately and figure that stuff out live with y'all. Gotta have the Pokemon. Demo. Here it is. Alright, let's see. I haven't played this for a while, so I'll do my best. Thank you for the follow, Cypher. Thank you! That's so dang sweet. I appreciate that. Let me play without the track for a moment to kind of like familiarize myself again. In a flattering way. It's technically a youth large, so it's kind of boxy, but I needed it and I wanted it, so I just got it. I got it anyway. All right. I think Olaf pointed out, I think this was played previously in the last 5 months. You know what that was probably? At the beginning of the year, I went to a 1-computer setup. I used to stream using 2 computers. And figuring out the complexities of how to run Ableton, OBS, and my interface at the same time took me a full month of heavy research to figure out. So, when I came back to stream, I played through the entire general video game catalog I have. So I didn't do the heavy hitters like, Zelda, Final Fantasies, those have their own binders. So I did the general binders, and that was probably when we played through it. Let's see. 1,000 Years is up next. So for TechnoCon, welcome! So right now, well, for stream, I typically do for requests, in return for requests that people do anything to help support the channel and help me be a full-time musician. Sometimes I still do free requests if there's space, but I have some priority requests that I need to get to still. And we're almost at 3 hours, so I don't know if I'll have time for that, but I was actually going to probably look into doing a loop of that at some point in the future. 1,000 Years. Do I have any tea left? I think I have a little bit. A little bit. I'm surprised Kimchi still hasn't come up and said hello. Oh, no, you're fine for TechnoCon. I always feel bad whenever I said no. I just found that also for myself when I did the free requests, it would fill up the queue really, really fast where I couldn't get to everything on time. And so now I just do it for like, as thank yous for people who sub and things like that. For AC Studio, thanks again for that follow earlier and for the bits. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you. Okay, let me get my sheet music. And Lady Elephant, there's no pressure to stick around for this because I've made you wait so long. I apologize. It just takes a while to getting through loops and stuff, you know? So on my break, I listened very briefly to the finger-picking pattern of 1,000 Years, and I figured out that's why it messes me up in my head. The piano plays mainly dotted quarter notes. So it feels like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But the guitar is more of a very steady 3/4 pattern. It goes dun 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 dun. It's 1 da 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 da. No, it hit on the downbeat. That's what it was. Beat 2. So that would be da 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 da. Quarter, dotted quarter, eighth. If I can figure out and know that rhythm before we start, it makes it a lot easier for me. So my apologies doing it live. Okay, let's see. Let me get I found this is sometimes smoother if I do get a little kick drum under there to give it some momentum into the chorus. So I'm gonna do that. Cool. I need to set a tempo. Heart beats fast, colors. Ooh. Says, how to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? I found this piece is better if I push the speed a little bit. For Talus, welcome. Pass the goddamn butter. I heard it helps counting a specific time signature. Pass the goddamn butter. Yeah, yes, I guess it's like 2/4, 2/8, and then butter's more like a dotted 8 to a 16th. So that gives you a lot of downbeat possibilities. For the verse, I'm going to keep it only on those dotted quarter downbeats. And then maybe have more movement for the chorus so that it feels like a little bigger. So maybe for the chorus, it could be like that might be too busy, but I can just take the second half if it's too busy. Okay, cool. I really love brushes on snare. It's so chill. Let's see. But we want a little more excitement for the chorus, so I'm gonna add a little bit more busyness, maybe by like, but farther away from the mic, maybe upside down. And like pitch it lower, maybe. Okay. It might need one other thing for the chorus to help it lift. More reverb on that, and I might higher the pitch a little bit. I like my egg holder. I'm less likely to lose my egg putting it in the egg holder. So the guitar is dun 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 dun. It's a little fast. Let me slow down just a hair. Like there. Alright. Let's try getting this guitar part up. So what I typically struggle with is making the second beat of this confident. So it should be. Okay, capo. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, da, 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 da. That's technically what it's supposed to be, but I kind of want to mess with it. Oh, that's hard. Dun, da, 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 da. I have to circle my head to stay in time. Don't make fun of me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I transposed it when I didn't need to. So then pre-chorus, we're gonna go to strums, and that would be louder, so I'll back up from the mic. That's it. I'm a little behind the metronome. 2, 3, 1, 2. C7. Piano. Hit only the downbeat there. What chord? Just the fifths in that. Ready for violins, and then I'll sing on it. I'm just doing a balance check. Hey Yogi, how are you? Day of day, every day, waiting for you. Don't be afraid, I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000. Violin time. Happy birthday, Lady Elephant Princess. It does count, Kita, yes. Prime subs do count for priority request. Also, hi! And welcome in for Coman as well, and Lasso Man. I think I'm ready to sing. Let me just check the balance. Our snare hits are a little loud. More brushes, a little more egg. A little more piano. I think that sounds good. Once again, happy birthday, Lady Elephant Princess. I appreciate you very much. Heart beats fast, colors and water first, maybe. Thank you for the super chat over on YouTube. Thank you, Frank Terzo. Oh my God, water just splashed in my eyeball. That was very uncomfortable, and now it looks like I'm crying. Okay. Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. Thousand years, I love you for 1,000 more. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. I've died every day. Oh, it has the radio effect. That's better, huh? and all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every day, every moment's come to this. For Dex, welcome. Welcome everybody. That was, it felt like it felt better. It might have been a tad too fast. I think I was like trying so much to make sure it didn't drag that I probably made it a little too fast. And I feel like finding the right reverb on that one is like really important, but I'm struggling with it. Holy moly. We are at over 3 hours. I did get through the priority requests. So I'll probably start to wrap things up soon. Since Kita, you did ask about a priority request, I will let you pick the last one if you asked about a Prime sub, whether that would qualify. It totally would. Or if you'd rather save it for another day too, that's totally fine. Or just not feel pressured to do it at all and just hang out and enjoy. But I should be wrapping some things up soon. Yes, I have to figure out with the guys what the rehearsal schedule's looking like. And I could use some dinner. We're getting close to dinner time. Save it for another day. Perfect. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And thank you everybody so very much. I'm probably going to play like one or two more here. Before I do though, I drank out of my water bottle before we did that song and water splashed in this eye and it's not really showing up on camera. It's really red. But I have eye drops and I want to put eye drops in my eyeball. Is my eyeball very sad and I want it to feel better. Just give me 1 second and then let's do those last songs here. Okay, my eyeball feels slightly better. Before I sang that last one, I went to sip some water from a water bottle and it splashed up in my eyeball. And it was just like kind of burning. Ooh, speaking of burning, are you okay? At the top of stream, I talked about a memory where I put a glow-in-the-dark Kush toy, which was like a rubber ball, into a lamp, and it burnt and it ruined my little Kush ball, and I was so sad. So I'm making sure Pikachu doesn't suffer the same fate. That would be very sad. Very, very sad. I have a piece in front of me that I actually meant to play yesterday. Yes, I find it to just be so... kind of like... it makes me think of like a princess movie, like the dance scene. It's very just like sweet and romantic, and I really like it. You sweet angel. For Kita, again, I was gonna play a couple more, so if you do see a song, feel free to ask for it. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you. I typed in Kita Joe in search. I was so thankful. The only thing is I probably won't do another loop today since we've been over 3 hours. So Kita Joe, if you have a video game tune that's not a loop, otherwise we can save it for another day. I'll remember that I owe you a song. And Lasso Man, thank you very, very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. I've been enjoying the Joe camaraderie over in Cathador's chat. We Joes support each other. This lovely piece that I was talking about is called The Flatlands from Octopath Traveler. And again, it just warms my heart and makes me think of just those like that like classic just princess dancing with her prince moment. It's so romantic and sweet, and I really like it, and I hope you like it. I wrote harmony to it, so I'll start by playing the main I'll start by playing the harmony and then the main melody. Does anyone kind of see what I mean with that? I feel like it sounds like a very like self-conscious, like first shy dance with someone. Because at first it's kind of just you're like going along with the groove of it, right? It settles into the rhythm. But then here it gets a little more like, oh, do I know what I'm doing? Shyness. Oh, I don't really know. But then you feel a little more confident. You're like, wait, this is lovely. Oh. Oh, it's so sweet. Yeah, I love it. It like makes me want to cry. I'm so dumb. I think that this piece might be a good explanation of why I tend to have really, like, some people have really strong emotional reactions, right, to like certain lyrics in songs or topics. I think one of the reasons I love instrumental music is I can kind of like make up my own scene in my head, and I just love that. I love that so much. And the idea of making something where like multiple people can listen to it and make their own story based on what it makes them feel. I think that's like what makes me feel just like so fulfilled and excited. Not to put down like in any way what other people feel inspired by in music. I'm more just, I guess, kind of explaining and kind of learning about myself, and it helps me figure out how to make my own music better, you know? Night, Elton! Thank you for the new follow as well from Julian Wiggins. Julian Wiggins. since I get support of another follower, I'm gonna play another song. It sounds silly, but sometimes even just hearing a little or seeing a little, like, hey, I want you to keep going. I'm like, okay, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. So I'll give you guys this other song that I love. This one doesn't give as much of a clear picture storyline in my head, but I do know one thing. It makes me feel really good. I like how this song makes me feel. Maybe like I'll think about it while I play it and see what comes to my brain while I play it. I should say the song for mods and for people curious. It's called Beneath the Raven Beneath the Tender Moon. It's really pretty. Yay, I'm excited for this one. It's so fun. It's cute. Oh, laugh. I like the singing emote. I feel like that one, and it's probably just because I'm watching through it currently, makes me think of like One Piece. I'm watching the Netflix one. I'm still going through the anime, but I have a long way to go. I think I'm getting close to like episode 300, which is barely scratching the surface. We're in the Sorashima, the sky island. Sora Sky Shima Island. Sorashima. But we have our smooth jazz, which means one thing, my friends. It's time to close up shop for tonight. I'll probably come up here and work on some ideas I have for Thursday's stream. I don't stream on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, I teach lessons and do some other work that I need to get done. But I will be back on Thursday as well as Friday. Thursday I stream at 3 p.m. Central and Friday at noon. If you enjoyed the stream, I hope that you consider following, coming back sometime. I've been feeling really inspired lately I have a lot of ideas I'm excited to try. Jiggly Dad! You don't happen to be playing any gigs IRL in the next few days, are you? I'm heading downtown for vacay. Oh, let me see, actually. I think I did my last one. I do have, oh no, you're fine, you're fine. I have one friend that tends to call me the day of for gigs, and randomly I'll be like playing at some brewery for a few hours. I don't have anything in the books. Oh, you're coming down for 4th of July. Okay. Be safe. Only because the crowds is what I'm thinking of. Nashville is one of the biggest crowds, I guess, that comes for 4th of July. So be aware when you're about to go downtown, if you choose to make sure you use the bathroom first before getting in those large crowds and like know where they are throughout the evening. But it can get pretty jam-packed, but you'll get a lot of really good views also around Nashville feel free to whisper me if you have any questions and maybe I could answer. And if I have something pop up, I'll whisper you on there too for Jiggly Dad. And hopefully the rain won't literally put a damper on it. Nashville's supposed to have, like, knock on wood, I won't curse it. We're rumored to have some rain showers this weekend. But there's a lot of fun spots also around the city, so it's a madhouse for sure. So yeah, just make sure before you go downtown, because that's where it gets really compact, to make sure like you use the restroom first. You don't know how crazy it's going to be. And personally, what I like to do if you're downtown, one of the side streets is called, I'll type it in chat, Perner's Alley. Perner's Alley is a bit off the main road, and it has like a fun, interesting history. A lot of classic rock greats and old-time jazz artists had their start there. It's literally a cool like alleyway, stone walk, hanging lights. There's a really fun place, the Rainbow Room, and they have burlesque with old-time jazz on Fridays, I believe. So that might be something worth looking into that's not on the main, really crowded path. Regardless, it's going to be crowded, but... NHL All-Stars game was there. It was not out of control at all, but I am sure that it will be way worse. Hard to say. The thing is, downtown Nashville isn't that big. So Broadway, the main street, is where most of the chaos happens. Second Ave is a bit chiller. There's more shops and a couple venues, but not as congested. And then Printer's Alley. But rooftops will probably be insane. My favorite rooftop down there is Acme Feed and Seed. And they have 3 stories of music, and they usually have really cool musicians. Seed, not send. God, just spell, Joe! Oh my god! Okay, I should raid. I've forgotten how to spell. That's not a good sign. Cool. Let's see who's live. And again, I will be live again on Thursday at 3 p.m. I was on time, I will say, the last 2 streams. I'm gonna keep my streak up, let me tell you. Bourbon Street Blues and Boogie Bar is cool in Printer's Alley. Both of those places, exactly. You know what's up. Alan knows what's up. Also, hi, it's good to see you. I would definitely recommend Printer's Alley. It's my favorite out of those options. So let me see. You got one more thing you need to do, Joe. Just send off some love to your friends. Let's send a raid off to... I feel like I still owe, like, Kimmery for 30 raids. I always feel guilty when someone raids me a lot, but due to time slots, I can never get them back. And on top of being really sweet and generous with her raid, she's really, really kind and supportive. I had a stream where I opened up about some hard things going on behind the scenes, and she reached out to me, and I was so touched by that. She is a true gem, and she's extremely talented. So we are going to raid Kimmery, and I am going to find something to eat in this house. I'll make it work. We'll make something happen. But thank you once again, everybody. I feel like I've been kind of all over the place, planning for this tour coming up and other hired gig things. And I wish I could give more focus for stream for prepping new stuff. And I appreciate y'all's encouragement and being patient with me while I figure out some new things to do for the channel. And I'll rustle up something new for Thursday. I don't know what it will be yet, but I'm gonna figure out something. It will be a thing. Okay. I love y'all. Bye-byes.